Hey guys, Julie the Oracle here. Okay, so I gotta give credit where credit due. We're going to be trying something a little bit different. So my teacher, mentor, and best friend JP came up with these wonderful tarot spreads that he has done. They all consist of about 7 cards, but he changes the theme of them. And this is part of an event that he's doing on the Facebook group that he hosts. Don't let me forget, I'm going to, in the comment section, I'll pin the link to his Soul Tarot page so that you can reach out if you are interested in this or learning more about this, the group, or learning more about taking this event, because we all kind of throw cards and do this. This was very profound. Doing this for yourself can teach you a lot if you already do tarot. But I did get permission from him to do this, and he wanted the credit, and credit given. This is he has taught me everything that I know. So if I sound like I know what I'm doing, it's because he's taught me. But this is his Soul Tarot. And it's a specific event that we do, every couple of weeks. But it changes. So I'm going to call this Tarot for the Soul, with credit given to JP for creating this beautiful spread. But I'm going to do this in, again, a blind reading. I'm going to do this for the majority, because a lot of you probably need to hear this message. If you're looking for answers, I hope you find them with me. And take what resonates and leave the rest. So this particular theme is lost and found. So we're going to be asking questions about basically, what have you lost? What have you found? Etc. So I will give you the questions for each card and we'll go over them. And I have a few oracle to put on top of that. You can also, if you have tarot and oracle and you happen to practice on the daily, you can use an oracle deck to basically clarify these cards. We're going to start at the bottom. So the first card is, what do you need for your journey so far? You got the 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you, when I'm looking at this, this is like, oh, coming out of the cold, yada, yada, yada. 5 of Pentacles. 5s can be changes. It can, you could be feeling isolated, right now. What do you need for your journey? I don't think it's a bad card in any way. The first thing that came to mind when I laid this card down was being humble. Like, maybe you need to eat some crow or humble pie. I don't know. I'm not saying you guys are not. You guys are probably great people, but... Sorry, I had to have water. I'm losing my voice. But it's so funny because I see this card. The first thing was about you need to find some... Maybe you're, like, overconfident. I love somebody with confidence, but if you've come off as cocky recently... I want to say that you need to be more humble. So you need to, what do you need for your journey so far? You need to be more humble. And that may just be for some of you, not all of you. Because that was one of the first things that came to me. But another one, something else is coming to me with this card as well, is that you need to isolate yourself. So you see that she's alone in this card. He, she, doesn't matter, gender fluid. These are just human beings. So whoever you are, you need to isolate yourself and maybe go into hermit mode. You need to go within. So what do you need for your journey so far? You need to distance yourself from all of the chaos. That's what I'm getting. And pull yourself within. Spend some time alone, maybe meditating, maybe just sitting in silence, being still. I think that this could be very beneficial to you, to kind of just sorting out the thoughts in your head and everything without all the noise out there. And when I say noise, I'm talking about the chaos, about all the people and the places and the things. And, you're constantly running around, running errands, or having to be amongst lots of people. And it just becomes like, everything becomes like this loud roar or hum, or like you don't even notice people talking anymore. It's just white noise to you. And I think that you need to find some peace and quiet and just alone time. It's good to distance yourself from everybody and just let people know I'm taking some time to myself. It's time to self-care. So That's the first card. The second card over here, what have you lost along your way? Well, you lost your strength. I mean, that's kind of straightforward. You've lost your ability to tame other people or to tame yourself. It's funny I'm getting that because, I mean, a lion can be just a big old pussycat. You can have a house cat, or you can have a lion that's wild and angry and wants to eat your face. And so, with that being said, like, maybe this has to do with you distancing yourself from all the loud noise, because there may be a lot of discord and chaos and people fighting around you. You may have been dragged into it. Maybe it's some drama, some crap like that you've gotten dragged into by, either yourself because you chose to get involved, or by accident somebody threw your name into the mix, or whatever it is. And so, whatever it was, you lost the strength. You lost the ability to stand up and go, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be a part of it. You need to have the strength to stand on your own 2 feet and be like, I'm walking away from this crap. I don't need it. But whatever it was, I think that you just kind of got lost in the mix of, I don't know, how do I describe it? Like everything. Kind of like you standing still in the middle of Times Square in New York on New Year's Eve or something. Like, you imagine how busy it is and how many people and how many, there's songs and there's confetti and people are screaming, there's streamers and fireworks and all these things going on. And just think, in all of that chaos, you're just sitting there like, you're lost in it. It's like you need to silence yourself. It's weird how I'm going to say this. You need to go back within and find that inner strength, and whatever that is that's missing, where you kind of feel like, I don't care. And I don't know if you're depressed or what's going on, but you need to find yourself again. Reawaken this lion, this strength within you that keeps you motivated, inspired, that keeps you going. Because that's what you lost. So what have you found along the way? And so I have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak card, no. What you're finding along the way is that you are having to go within. This is all about thoughts and communication. It doesn't have to be about a broken heart. I think that you're learning to connect your heart. But you're connecting it to, your mind and your body and your spirit. And your heart is now reconnecting to these 3 things, which are represented by swords. And you're going to have to, you're starting, how do I say this? You found these connections, but I mean, and I see the rain coming in the background, so you're still feeling kind of like you're walking around in the rain just not caring. There's something here where you are detached. So you found something with your mind, body, and spirit. You're finding a spiritual connection within yourself, but you don't know where to go with it because you're kind of feeling melancholy. You're feeling down and depressed, and it's like you need to, how do I say this? You found it, but you're not there yet. You're not there yet. You're still walking around like ho-hum, like meh. Can I say that? It's like apathy. That's the word. Apathy. We need you to get past this apathy. You found a connection here, but there's this apathy. And maybe you found the apathy with it, but it's not what it needs to be there. So we go to the middle. The 4th question is, what am I choosing here and now? Okay. You're choosing to be a wanderer, a nomad in your apathy. And, he's got this stick here. It's got a couple of leaves up there. So like maybe there's a couple of fresh thoughts popping up, but the wand is about passion. It's about creativity and inspiration, motivation, movement, attraction. I mean, there's so many things. It's opportunities, that, and when I said about movement, like he is moving, he's got the sun and he's moving and he's facing the future. In this card, this is where he's trying to go into the future. But I mean, he's a wanderer right now. He looks like he's wandering around in the desert under the sun. I mean, it's very plain colors. So, he's wearing his little toga there and it's really hot. And it's like, it's time for you to go find some shade somewhere. Find some water, some shade. Like, you need to rest. You need to find this isolation where you can cool down in the air conditioning or the snow or whatever you want. But you're choosing to wander right now in this apathy that you found, because there's a connection. And I think that you're about to embark on I keep getting that somebody's embarking on a spiritual connection. A lot of people are awakening now, and it doesn't surprise me that I would see it more than once in my readings, because some of you stumbling across these readings are looking for answers regarding this connection that you found, your spiritual connection between your mind, heart, body, and spirit. And then you're over here finding, like, you're wandering around because this apathy is the rain coming down behind that. It's like, it's almost like the clouds are blocking you. Or at least the cloud in this picture is. But you're like wandering in the desert, and you don't want it to be for 40 days and 40 nights or anything like that. Don't wander around in apathy in your own personal desert in your head. It's dry in there. Like, you do need, like, it's either raining or it's dry. Like, you have so many extremes going on right now, but yet you're detached. You don't care. And you're choosing to just be lost right now, and you don't need that. It's funny because it's about lost and found. And you've lost yourself along the way. You found something along the way, but you're kind of it's kind of being blocked by the clouds and the rain that are in your head. And you're literally wandering around in this apathy with this melancholy feeling and all swords up in the head. So what do you have to lose along your way? Well, you're losing opportunities. And this is the opportunity, another wand. The Ace of Wands is an opportunity. You're losing your way. Like, here's your home, and it's giving you the opportunity to find yourself and find a new spiritual, connection. And this is going to open up your eyes. It's going to give you clarity. It's going to send you on your way. But you're missing it. You're missing it. You're wandering around carrying a wand, but, the spiritual is trying to give you an opportunity to find yourself, to find your home. Whether, that's inside of you or in your heart or whatever it is. And if you're not careful, you're going to miss it. So this is what you have to lose. It's still here. You're wandering around looking for it. Well, it's here, but you're missing it. So don't miss it. And then we have what do you have to find along the way? Well, here you go. You get to find the Six of Cups, which is one, here's that house again. It's over here, but then here's another part of it. I was like, here's the part of it you can't see, and then there's a house in it. So, you've got this safety security of this little castle, and you go in there, and there's a home. So this is what you get to find. You get to find your home, but you also get to find yourself again. That part of you that's lost, this little girl, well, here's you trying to, give back the self-love and generosity to yourself. It's time to find yourself again and find your home. So that's what you have to find. So don't miss it, because you don't want to miss it, because you're supposed to find it. And hopefully you will find it. As you're heading towards the future, you're not going to miss this, which is going to lead you to this. And then what will you need for your journey onward? King of Swords. This is you finding yourself. This is you finding that clarity that you needed. The clouds and the rain are cleared up. Look, the clouds are below him now. So if you notice that, he's finding his way. And the King of Swords is like, he's sitting on his throne in his house, and he's like, oh, I understand now. He's understanding. Instead of being up in his head in a confused way, skies are clear above him. He's got the clarity. He's found his communication. He can speak up for himself. He's standing his ground, finding his strength. He's direct. And this is what you need in order to move on. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I'm going to throw on a few oracle cards. And this is funny because now we have the Outlaw. And the Outlaw card, this is funny. When I see this, it's kind of like, this is somebody who's like, strap your boots on, got a knife for protection. You're going out in the wild. This is somebody who's wandering around in the desert. I mean, look at the synchronicity in that card. You're wandering around in the desert. You're an outlaw. You're wanderer. You're lost. So, this card it's just clarifying the same thing here, that where you are here and now, this is you. You're out wandering around. But there are beautiful things to be found out there. Excuse me. Ooh, I'm losing my voice, guys. But you ended up pulling Saints and Angels Oracle, 2 of them. 1, you are making steady progress. At least you're moving forward. That's progress. The fact that you're still moving, you're still walking. And that means that you have your home. You're going to find your way, and then you're going to find, once you find your way back to your home, you'll find your way back to yourself. You know, however I describe that, you're getting there. You got to find it first, and then you're going to go in there and start giving yourself some rest and some love and care, and it's going to be everything that you need. The other one to that, optimism. Your guardian angel wants to remind you that you need to stay optimistic. I know you want to be sad, melancholy, and apathy. Apathy makes you feel nothing. You almost feel numb. But at the same time, you're feeling something. You're feeling some pull, some spiritual connection pull. Follow it. That's them. They're guiding you. You know, the angel wants you to know you're safe, you're protected, you are going in the right direction. Just don't blind yourself. See, you will see it when it's there, and just go towards it. And it's going to guide you to the right place and time. So stay optimistic about it. The next one says, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. This is beautiful. I love how there's a lot of purples in this. The blues and the purples, they get me every time. The butterfly is all about transformation, and I really like that. So you may be going through a transformation or having an awakening and just not realizing it. But this is a beautiful thing. And see, they're constantly moving too. So keep moving. Have faith in your dreams. So stay optimistic. Don't give up. Just know that it's there, and if your dreams are to go back and you're going to find yourself again, you will. You will. It's just taking a little time. But as long as you keep moving into the future and following that path, you're going to be just fine. And the lastly, your color card is blue, number 37. Activate your healing power. So 37 reduces to 10. 10 is endings, beginnings, renewals, whatever you want to call it. So this may be the end of a cycle, like you're on your way. Once you find yourself again, it's going to be the start of a new, better, healthy cycle for you. Blue is a color that is throughout this. There's a lot of blues and purples in this, so I love it. I love that there's a little bit of green, because that green is like heart chakra. And your heart is right here. You're finding it, you just need to heal it. That appears to be what you need to do. And so with the blue, it says, when it says activate your healing power, you just need to do some healing on yourself. And this is where you need to find your home again. When you find your way, you're going to find a place where you call home, where you can rest, and you're going to feel comfortable, and you're going to grow, and you're going to learn, and you're going to heal yourself. So that's going to be the big important thing. So it sounds like for Lost and Found, you're trying to find yourself again. You lost yourself, but you will be found. And you're going to be a newer, stronger, more resilient person when this is done and over. You're going to end up in this new cycle, in this new phase of your life, being better than ever, and you're going to feel great. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Until next time, bye.